the media campaign manager at the Taxpayers Alliance, Conor Holohan. Good afternoon, Conor.
Hi, Kev. Great to be with you.
Thank you for joining us. Now, this is, as I said earlier, the magnitude of this national scandal is off the scale. There is no point in a railway line from slightly west of London to slightly south of Birmingham. The net result of which was, in the old money, if you use the old railway line, you'd have got there slightly quicker than you do by the new railway line, because the new railway line, you have to get public transport into the centre of the cities. No branches off to Leeds or Manchester, which was the whole point. And now we learn the boss was getting £676,000 a year, and 42 more executives are getting 150,000 quid or more. As I say, an absolute national scandal.
It's incredible, isn't it, Kevin? I mean, we see the spiralling costs of HS2. We warned from the beginning this would be the case. But, the chairman or the chief executive who's been earning this, £600,000+ salary, he's about to step down. Let's hope when the next head comes in, the next boss comes in, the spiralling costs are reflected in his salary. And some of these people on these ridiculous pay deals see a reduction in those salaries, so that it's in some way performance linked, because he was the highest remunerated public servant in the country, presiding over this utter farce. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, it's not all his fault, but, for 6 years he has presided over an utter shambles. The government, of course, also sharing some of the blame for this absolute uber mess. And now that they've cancelled the Leeds branch of the line, and also it looks as if the Manchester line is cancelled as well because of spiralling costs, suddenly the government said, we have to look at the costs. Well, you never did in the past. We used to say to you, all the people of Britain since 2006, we said, look at the costs, look at the costs. Oh, you don't understand. This is about connecting the north to the south. Well, we're not connecting the north to the south, and we're still spending £180 billion. Rishi Sunak owes the country a serious explanation, doesn't he?
I think everyone who's been involved in this does. What they need to do is, it's talked about that they might delay the leg to Manchester. I think that's the wrong move. That's balance sheet trickery. They need to just cancel it now, stop doing all the work on it. Of course, there'll be still some outlay to do for things they've already committed to, but they need to stop it now, cut their losses, and stop throwing good money after bad. There's been too much gone into this already.
Yeah, and Rishi Sunak, we're learning, sources close to Rishi say that he has branded all of these executives on these massive six-figure salaries. He said they are wasting millions like kids with a golden credit card. They have wasted money, haven't they? They've wasted money on themselves for a kick-off. But they've also destroyed houses, as they bulldoze their way towards a little bit of Birmingham that no one wants to go to. They've also destroyed areas of great natural beauty, of conservation areas, all so that we can get to Birmingham a little slower. As I say, it's just mind-boggling, isn't it?
It is, and on top of all of this, we've learned today, or in the last few days, about a 52-page document they've brought out on inclusivity and inclusion, and that dwarfs the 12 pages that was given to the costs of tunnelling, which is obviously a massive extra cost that's been leading to a lot of the spiralling costs. In 2021-22, 92 days of HS2 time were lost to equality and diversity sessions and things like that. It's quite unbelievable. The fat cats are taking in huge salaries, and there are all these ridiculous sessions on teaching people about unconscious bias. I don't know about you, but I doubt that Isambard Kingdom Brunel was taking EDA lessons when he was building the Great Western Railway.
It's just ridiculous. Although they can't build a railway line, or although they've made a complete hash of building a railway line, at least they're good about diversity, inclusivity and unconscious bias. It is absolutely staggering. Great to talk to you, Conor.